When Lindsay Myers landed at Trudeau Airport last weekend, she ordered an Uber to return home in Point St. Charles and headed to the designated pickup zone.
It kept saying, trying to find a car. It was trying to find a car for the longest time.
The Uber app didn't find a driver, but it gave her a PIN number that matches the passenger and the car. An airport employee then directed her to a waiting car.
How do I know that that's my car? I had no indication because I couldn't see the car that was coming for me on my application.
Once in a car, the driver took off.
The first thing that happened was he was opening up his phone and he said, "Oh, the Uber application is not working. It's broken. So we're just going to forget that."
Myers typed her address, expecting she'd pay the standard $41 flat fee for a downtown ride. She let her guards down because the driver was friendly.
Because he was a nice guy. He was chatty with me. He was making me feel comfortable.
But after reaching her destination, the driver had a surprise for her.
Oh, by the way, that's the taxi fare, $55.
She assumed she was with an Uber driver. It turns out he was a taxi driver and charged her the higher flat fee of $55. A good sport, Myers even added a $5 tip and paid with her debit card. But then...
And at a few minutes after, I just double-checked my bank account. And I said, well, that's strange. It says $115.60. And I said, what on earth happened? And so I immediately knew that he had overcharged me.
The Trudeau Airport, who said they were surprised by this. To reduce attempted scams and illegal drivers, the airport only accepts a limited number of taxis with specific permission to serve the airport. There's also a second Uber line where employees make sure passengers get into the right car. But the airport told us in a statement that passengers have to take basic precautions. Travelers using Uber must make sure that the car and the driver match what the app says. We contacted Uber, who confirms they use a PIN number that guarantees the driver can be traceable no matter what. The airport authority says it's not impossible that rogue drivers still find a way to circumvent the system. When illegal drivers are caught, they face a $5,000 fine. Except here, Lindsay Myers says she doesn't know the identity of her driver.
No, nothing. It was just a plain old red car.
There's a happy ending of sort. Myers says she was able to get a charge back for the unauthorized amount she paid, but warns other passengers to be wary next time they take a taxi or an Uber from the airport. Stéphane Giroux, CTV News.